I put on for this, yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. Now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Yo. Rize Podcast family, what's going on? What it do, what it is, man. How everybody doing? Hope y'all had a great day today, man. It's Friday, you know what I mean? We made it, man. We made it here. Another good Friday, man. Start to a great weekend, man. Hope everybody had a great week and have a good weekend. Everybody that's in the building, man, for y'all coming to the building. Well, now that y'all here, don't forget to hit that like button, man. Don't forget it. Please don't forget it.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Let's get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time champ, 3 different weight divisions, the hard-hitting, devastating puncher, Gervonta Tank Davis. Redesigning minds one mind at a time. You know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Under Armour, thanks for all you do for the gym and the community. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotions, Miss Olivia Pope. Man, make sure y'all go to KenichiBed.com. Use code TRP, get 15% off on the merch and the headphones. When you leave there, go to www.noslihpgallery.org. Use code RISE10. Get 10% off over there. When you leave there, go to MedKillerB.com. Support the Queen Bee. And then for your final stop, man, make sure y'all go to the RisePodcast.com, man. Get your merch. Grab that Coach Kenny and Calvin Way t-shirt that we just put up there, man, with that fire picture on there. Shout out to EOE, education over everything. And last but not least, the fighters wearing it, the coaches wearing it, and now the Rise Podcast is wearing it. We got it. So say it with me, man. Box Raw. Miss Tonya Van Joss Williams, what's going on? What it do? How you feeling? Hope you feeling better, Miss Tonya. $305, what's going on? Justin James, what's happening? Daryl Hopkins, what's going on? Mr. Rayner, Jarrell Davis, Cosmic Lando, Ace, being in Boxing News, JQ Auditor, welcome to the Rise Podcast. Kevin King, Tampa Tommy is in the building. Cosmic Lando, nephew, Timothy Stoudemire, what's
happening? Get the sponsors out the way, champ.
Warren Holly, Kamani Clark, being in Boxing News, my guy, JR, he just went to go get a oil change, he said. He in the hospital. So prayers out for Jay. I was going to get to that once we finish, but hopefully Jay Hardcore doing all right, man. I ain't going to mess with the rape kid on him this time. Just he went in, get some routine maintenance, man. I got the sponsors out the way, Squeeze. All things, what's happening? Kamani Clark, BMAC 1.5, what's going on? No, I ain't see the Frank interview yet. Fagusta Alnir, what's going on? All funny video. North and Green Mountains in the building. Stretched out boxing. What it do? What's going on, everybody, man? Squeeze is in the building, man. How you doing, Coach Squeeze? How you feeling?
All right, can't complain.
Man, me either, man. Me either. Ain't no point. How you feeling today?
Can't complain. Blessed, humble.
Okay.
Keep pushing forward. Same recipe.
Okay. Man, listen. Oh, man. Hey. De La Soul was in the ring tonight. Sage was putting that thing together, man. Hey, he had another gym come down today. Sage putting it together. He looked good in there, man. He looked good in there. Hey, shout out to Sage, man. For him to have no fights, he looked good. Traquan Stanley, what's going on? Uncle Dre in the building, man. You got your glasses on. Andre Noble, what it do? Yeah,
That's
man.
what's up.
The kids coming a long way, man. And then seeing the Pee-wees, man, when they get in there with fighters, you know, sometimes they might be the same weight, same height, but they might have a skill advantage. You know what I mean? Them young ones know how to work with them fighters. What's going on, Coach Kenny? Hey,
What's
Squeeze.
that?
Yo,
Squeeze, don't hold them up. You know what the people came in here for, man. Stop that introduction and bring them in right. You got
all right,
the TV down, Coach Kenny.
all right, y'all.
It's down
Coming
tonight.
in, y'all.
TV.
One of the future prospects in boxing, man, undefeated, slick, fast, sharp, smart. Gonna be one of the pound for pound greats, humble young man, hardworking, dedicated to the sport. Man, it's just an honor and a privilege to have him on our platform. And please don't forget about us when you get to the peak. All right, I ain't gonna hold him up no more, y'all. Y'all seen him first live on the Rize podcast. Future world champion King Robert Meriwether in the building.
What's going on, Champ? What's going on, Champ?
Not much. Get my workout.
Hey, we finally got you here, man. We it's been long overdue. We finally got you here, man. How you doing today?
Yes, sir. I mean, I've been watching y'all for a minute. I love it.
My man.
We appreciate you for taking out the time to come and to grace us, man. For coming out the chat to behind the camera, man. We appreciate getting the opportunity to having you on, man.
Yes.
No problem. I appreciate y'all too.
Okay. Stephanie Meriwether say, "Let's go, King Robert."
Okay.
That's my mom's.
Okay, you the third.
It's my dad, the second right there.
What's going on, Dad?
All right, what's going on? I don't want no smoke. See, put the camera over there. I don't want no smoke, champ.
What you say, Coach Kenny?
No, I was saying, what's up, Tom?
What up, Coach Kenny? How you doing, man?
I'm good.
I appreciate y'all having him on.
Man, no problem. Move that water bottle, Coach Kenny. Man, so talk to us, man. What's going on? I heard you got a date coming up, man.
Yeah, I got a fight coming up May 8th. I just got my opponent. I just got my opponent today. So we in camp.
Okay. Where we fighting at?
Oh, it's gonna be in Plant City, Florida. Like 20 minutes from Tampa.
Okay.
What's the date? What's the date?
May 8th. It's on a Wednesday.
Okay, May 8th.
You just signed with Pro Box too, matter of fact, right?
Yes, sir. It's a Pro Box card.
Congratulations, champ. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
5-0, moving up the ladder. You know what I mean? What can we look for May 8th? What type of performance we gonna get?
Oh, a great one. I'm about to outboxing. Take him to a boxing clinic. Y'all gonna see some great boxing skills and just outclassing.
That's what's up.
Let me ask you this: what got you into boxing?
My mom. She didn't get me into boxing, but you know, it's a weird story.
You know, Dad, right there, right?
He didn't get me into boxing.
You gonna give it to Mom?
My mom, she didn't want me to box either. They was on the same page at first. They didn't want me to box.
Okay.
We was gonna play football at first, but you know, I seen my mom used to go to this boxing like class after school. She would pick me up and I would watch her, you know, in the class and stuff. So I asked my mom and my dad to take me to the gym because it was one down the street. So we'll drive by it every time, and they finally let me go. And the trainer over there said I was a natural, so I stuck with it.
How long you been boxing?
Right now, I think it's been 11 years, going on 12 years.
Wow.
How old are you now?
19.
You've
Good
been
grief.
boxing since 9, 8?
Not since 7. Right when I turned 8, I asked for an amateur book. Got that for my birthday.
That's what's up.
Man, hey. You know what? I'm just tripping because you know I got a son. My son, he 8 years old, right? He an athlete. He loves football, but he got to give it up for boxing. Do you think you made the right decision giving up football for boxing?
I believe so. I mean, I feel like this is my calling, and you know, God had something in store for me, and I feel like this is it.
Okay. You got anything, Squeeze? You quiet tonight.
Nah, you was rolling. I ain't want to cut you off.
Hey,
why I try to bring
Meriwether,
you back into it.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
When I when I go to Floyd Gym, I see all the young talent, right? And I always look at you as one of the best prospects. But at the same time, I feel like you overlooked. And I always wondered why, because you seem to
Uh,
look like to me you got everything that it takes to be world champion, but for some reason it looked like you overlooked.
I mean, it's a
I
lot
mean, I
of
might be wrong, but that's how it looked to me when I'm out there.
it is. It definitely is. I mean, it's a lot of people in there that's just trying to get their face in there. So
Right.
they just be around just to be around big names and just to train and look good. So I've always been in there since I was about 10 years old when I moved out here, and
Right.
you know that just wasn't it for me.
And I see you grinding. When every time I'm out there, you be grinding harder than anybody. But when I look at the media, I don't, it's like you overlooked to me.
I mean, I've been around y'all forever, so yeah, y'all see it. Y'all been seeing it forever, and
Hmm.
that's just how it's always been, and it's fine with me because, it's just not my path to go.
That was a good answer, Mayweather. That was good. Just keep grinding, man. You're doing the right thing because it's happening for you.
Yes, sir.
Keep
I
Right.
appreciate
grinding,
that.
man. Keep grinding. I salute you and your dad, man, because y'all putting in work. Y'all not worrying about what everybody else think. Y'all doing what y'all need to do, and that's at the bottom line. That's what it's all about.
Congratulations on your signing too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let the people know what weight you fight at.
Right now I'm at 130. I'm gonna be sticking around at 130 for a minute, but my next fight is gonna be at 32. Just catch
What
waves
you
until I
what you
can
walk around?
rank
What you walk around at?
like 40, 48, 49. But
Okay.
that's all water weight for real. It
Yeah,
comes
that's
down.
not bad. That's good. That's not bad. That's not
It,
bad.
it
Ten
cuts real
pounds.
easy.
That's no difference when you was in the amateurs.
Yeah, man, I used to hold it for a week. I was a little crazy.
Yeah, that's good, man. But again, man, you're doing a great job, man. That's why we always keep you around. You know what I'm saying? Because you always step up for the call, and you
Yes,
always
sir.
in the gym. You're always in the gym. That's the main thing, man. You got to tell fighters they got a fight coming up, but they ain't that level. At that level, you supposed to always stay in the gym.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You never
I'm in the
know.
gym right now.
You never know when a phone call gonna come, and it's a potential fight that you can take and actually do your best in and do what you do.
You in any shape to fight Friday?
Fight Friday, yeah,
Oh,
all the
you
time,
signed though. I forgot you signed.
all the time.
No, cause
I stay ready.
We had a fight off to us today
Hmm.
at 130 pounds,
They sure
135
did.
pounds.
Yeah. I don't know. They would have heard this name. I don't know if they would have took it. Yeah.
I just,
Y'all kind of quiet tonight. What's going
man,
on?
I'm waiting for Squeeze. I was letting
No,
Squeeze
I
take.
can't talk over y'all, man.
okay.
If y'all
Hey,
talking, I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all say I talk too much, so I'm gonna be quiet sometime
Oh
for you.
man,
hey,
nobody ain't
hey,
say nothing, man. You
ask
can't
him
even
You
whatever
take
you
a
want to
ain't
ask
have
him.
to. I
What's
get
going
that
on,
can't
all
Dad?
take
the
an
How you
time.
feeling,
in-house
Dad?
joke.
You
I
hear
I
didn't
me?
get
never
it
come
all
up
the
for.
time, so I let y'all rock. I'm gonna sit back in the limelight. I'm like Roger Meriwether. I'm the dark horse. I'm gonna
Y'all hear
sit
me?
back when it's my time. I'm gonna shine. That's all. That's all I'm
Ask him,
saying.
ask him
Okay, that
anything you want
sounds
to
more
ask
like
him.
it.
He's
That's what
ready.
I'm used to. That's what I'm used to. I gotta hear his voice in the back. I know he's like this every time I come on. Like, oh God, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, I know, cause you're gonna come for me. I don't know why, but you're gonna come
Hey,
for
you
me.
know why I come for you, Squeeze?
For me get it,
I'm gonna tell you
all of,
why I come for you.
for
Cause
me
you
get it,
make me laugh all the
for me
time
open.
when I mess with you. It wouldn't be right if I don't mess with you.
But guess what? I know it's all love.
Yep.
But
Real
hey
tough.
Robert, check this out. Now, with you saying that, what Limpall Swami said when they be down there watching you, and you should be a little bit more in the limelight than talent wise and the skill set you have. And I like your answer because I can feel your humbleness and your work ethic. Your work ethic. You in your mind, you saying they ain't gotta recognize me. I'ma fight my way to them to recognize me. So in the position you are, and you still a baby, you 19 years old, you're a young man. So this is you're in a good place right now, a good spot, and just gradually work your way up. Be dedicated to what you're doing, man. Eat, sleep, drink the sport, man, and respect your coaches. Listen to the instructions while you in there, man, and you'll be great. But the most thing of all is you get out what you put in.
Squeeze, that was real nice, man. That was real nice. That was good. Good. That was positive, man. You know, like I said, we always come in and show him love, and I think everybody else show him love. You just don't worry about it. You gotta figure your own lane out to get there. You know what I'm saying? You worrying about everybody else, you'll never get there. So you know you're doing the right thing. Just worry about what you got to do because you're definitely gonna get there.
Yes, sir.
19-5-0. That's impressive.
Yeah.
They know I'm one of the best out here, if not the best. So up and coming fighter. So it's not really it doesn't really deter me from anything.
No, I wouldn't even feed into that play. I would keep on doing what I'm doing because you're doing it. You're 5-0, 19 years old, like Squeeze said. That's impressive.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
We looking to have 5 fights this year too. So
Man,
I'm
that's good.
gonna be right there, prospect to a contender real quick.
Yeah. No, you good. You good.
I like
all I gotta say, man, keep sharpening your tools, man. Make sure you know you got every tool in the toolbox on your belt when you step in the ring. That's when you know you really arrived. Because some people are like one-dimensional. You know, if that don't work, they're fish out of water. So it's definitely important to work on all those tangibles, keep it simple, stay sharp, and master your strong suit of your ability. And you'll be able to go far. Now, I'm going to ask you something that they might go ask you, but I know it's on their mind. When I first heard your name, I thought you was a Mayweather. How many times you gotten that?
Ever since I moved out here, but now we got our own name. I'm gonna be the first Robert Meriwether. So, you know, I'm making my name for myself, and I'm not in any limelight for anybody else's name or
my man
or anybody else's, you know, story. You know, everything I have is I've done it with me and my dad. We've all from the ground up. So, you know, I'm not really. I've heard that millions of times since I
I
moved
know
out
you
here. But,
have.
you know, especially with becoming a boxer also. But you know, Meriwether, you know, Robert Meriwether. I got my own name. I'm making my own name, my own path, my own you know, story.
That's what's up.
How important is it while you making your story having your dad by your side?
Oh, it's really huge for me because you know, he's always there. He's always pushing me to become the best me I can be. You know, since I was younger, you know, there's other coaches and stuff, so they've always been there for me. But they not there like my dad is. My dad has always been that guy for me. So you know, him pushing me and making sure I be the best I can be at any day. You know, I might have a bad day, but he's still gonna be on me to make sure I don't have any more bad days or have a bad day ever again. So I love him for that.
That's what's up, man. Mad respect. That's mad respect, man. So you say you trying to fight at least 5 times this year?
Not trying.
No, we going to. I already had one in February, so my second one gonna be in May 8th. So we should have 3 more right after this.
That's good. That's good. That's I mean, that's moving you. That's definitely putting you on that fast pace. Because
Being active.
usually guys get three to four a year, you know. Sometimes, yeah, 3 to 4. Sometimes, yeah, 3 to 4. You know, but that's good.
I got a tough little opponent they gave me today. It's a little step up. He 6-1-1, a little Mexican, but he's not a typical Mexican. So I like his little
But
style.
that's the whole idea is
Mm-hmm.
to grow. You can't, I try to tell guys, ain't no such thing as the A side, the B side until you get to that side. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight, especially in the beginning. Y'all only fighting for. You don't start really seeing any income until you start doing them 8 and 10 rounds. You get what I'm saying? Where
Yes,
you making the change. You making the change. Um, and I was talking to Kenny today, like, yo, man, hold up, man. You know what we have to do to actually build the fighters and whatnot. But sometimes you got to get off the pot. I mean, you gotta go out there and say, yo, and make a mark. Like, yo, I'm a real fighter.
yes, sir. It's my first 6 rounder of my career right here.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay. You definitely putting in that work.
How you feel about going into your first 6 rounder?
My last fight was supposed to be a 6 rounder, but some things happened. But I'm looking real forward to it. I can really pick him apart and dissect him, and get him out of there if I have to.
What's
That's
your
what's
what's your
up.
favorite what's your favorite part of training? Gym work or road work?
Jim,
Hmm.
I like.
I got a
I mean,
question. I got a question. Tell me the things that you've been going through since you turned pro that you didn't thought you had to go through. Coming from amateur going to pro. What kind of, like? I know you just sit there and say something went wrong, but tell me, give me a story that you went through that shocked you since you've been a pro.
I can tell you about my last year. To be honest, my whole
Come
last
on,
year
come
was
on with it. Come on with it.
my whole last year was little.
That's the question I've been waiting for you to ask.
I'm just waiting. Go ahead. Come on.
Yeah, my whole last year was a setback, but it wasn't really a setback. I was supposed to fight about 7, maybe I think even 8 times last year, but I didn't. They all fell through. Uh, from early, starting from early March all the way to late November of last year, and I only ended up fighting 1 time. So
Hey.
going through camp, I went through camp 6-week camps over and over again, making weight.
Wow.
I got on the scale. Uh, I had my gloves on and I didn't even walk out. They
What?
canceled the fight when I was about to walk out. Um, I'm I was on weight every single time and not fighting just you know it didn't kill me, but it was just like it was like a little discouraging, but kept my head straight, and we finally got a new deal with Pro Box, and we on a good path right now to get 5 fights this year.
Okay. All right. Damn, that's a story to make a person like, man, I ain't doing this.
That's why that was my question. So mentally, like, you got 7 to 8 fights lined up. You get all the way to gloved up, ready to do a ring walk, and they cancel your fight.
Yes, sir.
Mentally, what does that
That
do
was
for
on
you?
Let me see.
that was at the MGM on a Caleb. I mean, yeah, Caleb Plant and
Mm.
David Benavidez card. I was gonna be
Whoa.
right after his fight, and he's fighting, and I got my gloves on. I'm hitting the pads, and the commission comes, and they said Meriwether's canceled. So that was a little discouraging. So it was a little
Mm.
crazy.
And I'm gonna clear something up. That happened to him once, but all the other
Mm.
times, he made weight, and we would find out he wasn't fighting. We would find out he wasn't fighting the week of the fight or a couple of days before the fight. So that
Yeah.
happened uh, 7 times, and he only fought once.
Mm.
Wow,
Hey.
that's
But
crazy.
that's what I want to hear, man, because it's a lot of stories out there when you talk about these fighters had to go through that, especially in the beginning, man. But that's what makes you stick with it and be who you're going to become, because you ran through that test, not in the ring but outside of the ring, that's dealing with boxing.
Yeah, it was definitely a little different. Never had that before, especially in in amateurs. Everything's set up. Everything's you know kind of like a system with amateur boxing. You're gonna have a tournament. You're gonna have a smoker. You're gonna fight. But with the pros and just last year, it just was a little different for me. I never really experienced something like that.
Mm. Man, thanks for sharing that with me, man. It's just let you know that it goes over everywhere in boxing, because we had some crazy stories too, man. It's like, man, I ain't know what happened on this level.
I didn't think it was gonna happen so many times. It did, but you know, stuff happens for a reason, and
Yeah,
I'm
But
glad I'm glad it
you
happened
signed with a
sooner than
promoter
later.
now, so you can move pretty good.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
That's the good thing about being signed with a decent promoter that's going to,
Right.
stick to their guns.
Yeah, that's real talk.
So in boxing, what's your ultimate goal?
I mean, everybody got the goal to be a champion, but it's bigger than that for me. I want to become a champion. I want to become a two-time division, three division. It doesn't matter, all of that. But you know, undisputed, couple times. But
Couple
for me,
times.
I want to break records. That's what I want to do. I want to become a champion and break records.
Mm.
You know, right now we got Bud being a two-time undisputed champion in a way also, but I want to be three-time, 4 time. Whatever
Okay,
time
that's a
I
good
got to
approach.
do.
That's a
Hey,
good approach.
I
That's
wish you
what's
good
up.
luck, and I can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to get the Rize exclusive interview with three-time multi-division champion King Robert Meriwether.
Mm.
It's gonna sound just like that too.
I already said that got a nice little ring to it.
It do. It do. It do.
I want to hear Coach Squeeze say when I come in next time.
Oh, come on, baby.
Damn.
I got you, champ.
I want you screaming it.
I got you, soldier. Say
Give him a
no
test.
more.
Give him a test run,
Don't
Squeeze,
do
so he
that.
know what to look forward to. Give him a test run.
All right, y'all. Coming on the Rise podcast. He just won his first unification world champion at the 130-pound weight class. Still undefeated. 20-0 with 18 knockouts. He came on the Rise podcast a year ago. He said he would be here, making his second appearance on the Rise podcast. Undisputed champion, Roger the third.
That was a good one, Squeeze.
That was like 95 at 100.
My man.
You said Roger. I was like, you had it.
I mean, Robert. My bad. I'm a senior citizen. You gotta help me out.
Hey, he said he was coming with it, but he had the name messed up.
I was looking like, who the hell he talking about?
And all the time I thought I said Robert.
I thought another guest was
Robbie,
coming
I
on.
seen you. You was with it. You heard that Roger. Everything was like, man.
Oh man, that was funny, y'all. That
Man,
was
you know he about
funny.
65, man. You know he's 65, got bad will. He ain't feeling
Punch
too good right now.
drunk. Robert,
Hey,
I'm punch
hey,
drunk.
Squeeze,
Don't call him.
you had
Don't
me
call
going
him.
though, cause you sound like you was on Showtime, HBO, all wrapped up in one, yo.
See, it was at an A+, and then the Roger came in. It brought it down to an A-.
I hope you didn't hear the G.
Hey, I can see in the back someone to say,
Hey, Steve Harvey did it at the USA pageant. Remember the pageant?
Yeah, he damn
He
sure
gave it
did.
to, and look, he came back the next year and got that bag. Like you
Oh,
say,
man.
they pulled out of the fight on you in this showbiz. I messed the card up.
Yeah.
I just want to thank you for gracing us with your presence, man. I look forward to seeing you back on the show again, man. I know you gotta get back to training. We gotta set up another interview so we can do this again.
Oh yeah, anytime. I love it. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. You know, seeing me since I was 10 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
what's
Yeah.
up, man.
Hey, we practically family.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yeah.
So love y'all, and hope to come back real soon.
Love you
Man,
back.
yeah, we,
Hey,
we,
you got
we
all
gonna
Love
the
make
you
sure,
back,
information.
we
You
man.
have
gonna make
fun.
sure that happens. You gonna make sure that happens.
Yes,
You
sir.
got my number now, so we locked in.
Don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger, Robin.
Yeah.
We gonna have you back on before fight night.
All right, that's cool,
Don't be
bet.
don't
All
be
right,
a stranger. Come on and make sure you know this is an opening door for you, man. Whenever you wanna talk about the sport, talk about the boxing game, you always got an invitation, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank
All
you.
right,
All
champ.
right, man.
See you again, champ.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, champ.
Hey, Squeeze.
Yeah,
Hey,
champ.
Squeeze. Now this is what I need you to do, right? Because
Yeah.
you've been looking forward to this one for a long time, and we ready to give him a bomb tonight. So this is what I want you to do, Squeeze. I don't know if you can see
I
who you
can't
ready to
see
bring
who
in.
it is.
I don't know if you can see who you ready to bring in.
I can't. We got extra blocks. I
Squeeze.
can't.
Squeeze.
Nigga, get your glasses, man.
Put your glasses on, Squeeze. You ready to bring your man in. And if you
No,
don't bring your man in right, something
you
gonna be
gotta
wrong.
you gotta take one of your screens down so I can see who in the studio. Cause by being 5 blocks up,
There you
whoever.
go. Now look at it. Now look at it so you get a good look.
All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm ready for this one. I stay ready. Yeah, I don't got trained. I stay ready. All right, y'all. Let me tell you, this
Okay, he don't
brother
know how
right,
to act.
this brother right here, man, a living legend. Man, he done been around the sport over 30 years, man. He done been in the corner with countless champions, but as y'all would know, one of the best fighters to ever put on a pair of gloves, a gentleman, a scholar. He care about the fighters. He always giving the best advice to the fighters unselfishly, man. And when I met this brother, man, he showed me so much love, man. I was looking around. I thought he was joking me. A living legend, man. Here on the Rize podcast. I've been waiting. I don't know who twisted his arm. So if he come on here with his arm in the sling, I ain't had nothing to do with it. Future Hall of Famer, CEO, and trainer. Get my first ballot. Leonard Ellerbe in the building.
What's up, fellas? What's
What's
happening?
going on,
What's
champ?
up,
How you
Leonard?
feeling? Welcome to the Rise
Appreciate the
Podcast.
introduction. Appreciate the
What's
introduction.
going on?
Oh man, enjoying this beautiful weather out here in Las Vegas.
Oh, hey, you see what he did?
Yeah, you see what he did?
You see what he did?
We'll be out there soon.
He
Yes,
dropped
sir.
it on us.
Yes, it's raining where I'm at.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's raining where I'm at, man.
Oh, you down in Florida?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's
I know where
cats
you at.
and dogs down here.
Yeah. It's about almost 75 degrees here.
And
Man,
it's cold here.
Oh man, Leonard,
Hey.
what's coming down the pike? Leonard, talk to us.
Man, we got big card next weekend. Led by Fundora taking on Timzu. That's gonna be a great fight. Fundora obviously is the last minute replacement.
Yeah.
He was already on the card. making weight the whole nine. So that should be a tremendous fight. Then we got Rolly taking on Pitbull in
That's
the
the fight I'm
co-main.
waiting on.
Yeah, me too. Me
I'm waiting
too.
on that one.
Yeah, me too. And so the card from top to bottom is loaded. I'm just really excited about that next week.
Okay. All right. All right,
That's what's
Squeeze.
up.
How busy have you been, man? Since actually the last time I seen you, man, you treated me with much love and respect, even when you came to Baltimore, man. Your presence, man, every time you step up in the room, man, is you know greatness around. So how busy you been, Leonard?
I've been really busy because obviously I work hand in hand with the PBC and all their fighters. So, I just do everything behind the scenes. I'm not one of these guys that like to be up front, and that's for the fighters. So,
Yeah.
making major moves behind the scenes. This is our first show on Amazon Prime next Saturday night. So just trying to tweak
Oh,
everything. Yeah. So again,
okay.
it's a huge card, tremendous platform to be fighting on for the fighters. And again, it's that anytime you can do things at that magnitude, you're talking close to 200 million homes that Amazon's in.
Wow.
It gets no bigger than that.
Leonard, don't
Man.
do it like that. It gave me a chill when you said that.
Good grief.
Hey,
That's
let me know when you need a wing, man, Leonard.
And you look, and you the guy too. You my guy for sure.
Yeah. Now this you say your first card y'all putting on with Amazon Prime.
Yes, next Saturday night, and that's the Tim Zoo versus Sebastian Fundora card, and we're Rolly and Pitbull, in the co.
What keep you excited about doing your job and your personality? You don't really be trying to grab. I never saw you trying to grab the limelight from any of the fighters, but I see you when they push you. You'll set the record straight now. But what keep you piquing your interest of doing what you doing, Leonard? What keep you motivated?
I love the sport of boxing. Even after being in the sport for this many years, I'm still excited. It's just something about boxing that just keeps the wheels spinning, and it's always trying to find ways to improve things, and you know and again, I just love the sport. Just love the sport.
Awesome.
Hey, Leonard,
Hmm.
man, I found an old picture of you. You was about 175 pounds. You had hand wraps on.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
actually,
Yeah,
I could have been that, probably 54 or something like that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
If I'd known you was coming on tonight, I'd have posted it, man.
Oh man, I want to see it too.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Hey, Leonard.
What's up, Coach?
I'm so excited, man. My whole thing about the Prime, man, is the rollout. I seen the commercial this morning, man, and they looked good. Tell me some of the behind the scenes story. What you think about how the presentation is going to be? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I think the presentation is going to be great. But obviously, anytime you're rolling out something for the first time, you want to really just see how everything is, because it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect the first time out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you just kind of, you tease it a little bit.
Okay.
And then you make the tweaks, and then you go from there. And
man.
Damn, you sound like you giving me some well-needed women advice.
Make it better and better each show.
So really excited.
This
thing is going to be huge, though. It's going to be huge. It's going to really be huge.
Yeah, because that was my whole thing, right? Their first show, and the card was different. It was different, but when I looked at it, I said, well, that makes sense, because when Keith Thurman was in there before he got injured, and they took and moved Fandor up, I know he always come to fight, but coming from that devastating knockout that he was in, how you think he's going to do in this fight?
Well, I think he should be okay. Obviously, you never know until the bell ring gets in there. but obviously it's been about a year, and that's probably good enough amount of time to take off. You don't want to just jump right back in there.
Right.
And he's a workhorse. He's a workhorse. He's young.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like he took a beating. It was really one shot that he got caught with, and he got hurt, and then he was out. He was clearly winning the fight.
Yes.
We all agree, right?
Yes, without a question. He is a workhorse.
Yeah, he's a workhorse. And from just the years of experience of being in the sport, it's kind of hard to step in the ring with a guy that you haven't prepared for.
Yeah.
Especially a 6'6" southpaw. And I'm not saying that Zoo's gonna have problems, but it should be interesting because again, it's like he hadn't, if they found a sparring partner, I would have been shocked. I mean, because who's over 6'2" or whatever, just sitting around in some kind of sparring tape.
They found one.
They did?
Yeah, they found one.
Okay. So, but I mean, on 11 days notice, I don't know how much.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. I didn't even look at it like that. I didn't even see it that far. That is a good point there.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, that's a good point there.
2 weeks of bringing that 6'1", 2 guy in to practice with him in 2 weeks, tangible wise, it's almost like cramming for a test in school.
And it's almost time. It's almost time to cut the sparring,
Right, exactly. Kenny, you said it best.
Yeah, so he ain't gonna get the full 2 weeks.
And normally, typically, most camps they're tapering off at this point in time, like today.
Exactly.
Normally the last day, unless you're Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I remember some nights like that, Leonard.
Man, this Joker has boxed on Thursday evening.
Yeah.
Wow.
Several camps.
Yeah.
Next day we weighing in.
Yeah.
And this thing, I'm like, Floyd.
Wow.
I don't want to leave it in the gym. He's like, no, I got this. I just want to make sure we cover everything across the board, and I'm just sharp. And that was a great point that he had made long time ago, because he said that most guys, they cut the sparring off on Friday the week before, and they come out. When they come out, they kind of flat. Because the time is off. They hadn't, used to come. I'm not saying he's doing heavy sparring, but it's like he got a body in front of him, throwing punches and doing and keeping his timing going. And that's why he's always been sharp, going into the fight. That's one of the little tricks that I learned. He taught me that.
Right.
Yeah, Floyd got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. He definitely did.
He does.
He definitely did. But I remember one day we was eating dinner, and they called us, everybody at the gym. I said, what? This time of night?
Catch you off guard.
He was in there working.
That Joker work anytime. It don't matter. Anytime.
Yeah,
that's what that's what it's about when it's your job and you're very serious about it. You're committed.
Yeah.
That's it. Committed.
Mr. Ellerbe, I got a question, man. Because I heard you talking with Kelly the last time. What's your best story you had working with Floyd?
Whew, I got so many. Damn, let me just think of one. Probably I think it was the De La Hoya fight. The De La Hoya fight. We were at the house, and it was about time to go to the arena. And I don't normally jump in the car with him, but he wanted me to get in the car with him because he wanted to talk about a few things. And man, this dude is flying. He's flying. We got pulled over.
Wow.
And one of the cops, he was an asshole. And I basically had to talk him out of like locking Floyd up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because Floyd refused to, kind of cooperate a little bit. And we was on our way to the arena. That was kind of wild. That's just off the top of my head. Here it is, the whole world waiting to watch the fight, and we pulled over. And one of the cops he don't care nothing about a fight.
Yeah.
And listen, until I call the police chief.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put that Trump card out on him.
Yeah, had to.
Mm,
But there's
man.
so many stories that I got, man. I'm in the process of almost completing my book that I'm writing,
Okay.
and which is definitely gonna be a bestseller. I mean, I
Yeah.
have some incredible stories that nobody would ever believe. Ever
Wow.
believe.
Mm.
When you
Well, I
said
heard some of them stories, man.
you said
It's like,
Oscar, I thought you was gonna give one about the restaurant.
Oh, you talking about when we were in DC?
I forgot where y'all said y'all was at. Where he got all Oscar food.
Oh yeah, we were at the train station. We were at the train station, and we were on tour, and obviously that's my city. So I know everybody in there, and so we seen the waiter, and Floyd said, you know Slim? I said, yeah. He said, tell him to come over here. Floyd said him a little something, and so he was like, he brought Oscar's food over to the table. But they were sitting there waiting on the food. We got our food first. And and then so they sitting over there and they called the manager and they was like, we waiting on our food. And they was like, oh, we took the food to another. And by that time, Floyd got up and walked over there and he said, bitch, I took your food. I got your food. Now what you gonna do?
Boy, crazy shit.
Man, we had so much fun on that tour, man. We took his gym bag. We ain't
yeah, I
take nothing.
remember that. Yeah, y'all said
Yeah,
that.
took
Y'all
his gym bag. Oh my, we had so much fun with that tour.
That's funny.
That's funny, man. You know what got me pumped, Leonard, when you do the press conference, man. Yo, you know how to make that press conference pop, man.
Yeah, man. Because these jokers. One thing about me is that I'm really, as a promoter, I really fuck with my guys. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then I don't care. You can be a 2-0 fighter, a 7-0 fighter, but if I
Yeah.
fuck with you, I'm passionate about what I do. You know what I mean? I don't need 200 guys, but the few guys that I'm very protective of my guys, and it's like just like when we sitting up there, Calvin, I'm sitting next to you, and I'm like, well, Tank was sitting next to you, and I'm like, that joker stood up there and he was saying something slick, talking about his team don't care about him. And I'm looking, I'm like, damn, he talking about us.
I remember.
He throwing shade at us,
Yeah.
which is a lie. I had to get up and cut into him. I mean, that's just how I am, though. It's like,
No, yeah. All
I
the
don't
years I
play
know
that.
you. All the years I know you, man. When you talking about a
If I
fighter.
fuck with you,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
And because I'm loyal to what I am.
Yeah.
That's just how I was raised.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, every time I hear you talk, you can feel it. You can feel that vibe, man. I was like, yo, he like he on it,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And all I do is speak the facts. All I
Yeah.
do is speak the facts. I told that joker, I said, look, you've been sleep under the wheel all these years. And while you've been sleeping, we done took every one of your fucking fighters. Every one of your fucking fighters.
Yeah, that was some gangster stuff right there.
Yeah.
Man,
and you sitting up there looking with this dumbass look like ain't nothing you could say. It was the truth.
Yeah.
It was the truth.
Man, I remember when you came to Baltimore and you watched me and Kenny in there working, the gym was hot. Remember? Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember. I was so impressed, man, again, because it's like y'all have this connection with the community and especially these kids, man. That's just such a beautiful thing to see these kids come from that environment, and then they're in a safe haven when they're in there with you guys. You know what I mean? And it's not only teaching them boxing, but just life lessons. Because everybody done been through ups and downs and had, troubled childhoods and that kind of thing. But it's about growing as young men and young women, and that's again, you both of you guys and the entire team have helped so many kids in that environment. It's just been incredible, and you guys don't get enough credit for the wonderful job that y'all have done and continue to do.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Appreciate that, yo. But I remember, let us say, man, it's hot as all I'm doing.
It was steamy that day too, boy.
Man.
Yeah, he said, y'all walking around here like it ain't nothing.
Right, y'all used to it.
Yeah. Man. So this week, man, give us some more about the show. What's happening this next weekend, right?
Yes, next weekend. Again, like I said, I think the Rolly fight will steal the show. That's just my personal opinion. I know, I've been kind of monitoring him in camp, and he's got the right sparring partners because obviously, we're very familiar with Pitbull's style, and he's tough, but he only comes one way. He only comes
Okay.
one way.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
come in
yeah.
100 miles an hour, like
Yeah.
trying to run you over, and you just got to be patient. You got to be patient with that, and he obviously has a new trainer now. And well, they worked together. I guess when he first turned pro, and so
Okay,
they
Yeah.
okay.
kind of
I
back
didn't
to
I
some.
didn't I didn't know they had a history together.
Yeah. They had a history.
Okay.
Together, and one day he told me, he said, "Oh, I switched to Salas." I said, "Okay,
hmm
you the one
It's
got to
gonna
be
be
comfortable."
that fight. I'm looking forward to that fight because both Rody gonna fight. I already know that. Pitbull, we know he coming. You get what I'm saying? And that fight, you want to sit at your seat. You don't want to leave because
No, you don't.
something crazy gonna happen that night.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
That
Something
That
first
fight
crazy
will
round
gonna
gonna be
definitely end
like
in a knockout.
that
No
first
way
round
that
gonna be
fight's
like
going the
Hearns and
distance.
Hagler.
Yeah, no way. Yeah, you're right. No
They
way that
going
fight's going the distance. No way.
happen.
No
they
way.
gonna throw them blows.
Yes.
What round you think, Leonard?
I think the middle of the fight, I think that, Rolly is a lot more patient now, or at least he's shown that in camp.
Right.
And so you with a guy like Pitbull who's coming, you really can see everything. You can see everything. You kind of
hmm
know what he's gonna do, so you just got to be patient. And you ain't got to overthink anything, overdo anything. It's coming. It's coming to you. Just got to let your hands go, and know when to, slide and cover up and do the things you need to do, and continue just to. When he run his little ass up in there, you got to send that hot shit down the pipe. And let him know that you just can't. You're not gonna just run up in there on me.
Yeah, I
And see,
can't wait to that fight.
Tank
That's
would
the
have
fight.
stopped him, but we all know that in camp, Tank hand was hurt, and in the
Yeah.
fight, yeah, we
Yeah.
already know. So Tank was fighting with one hand and still gave him a boxing lesson.
Yeah, he
Mm.
did. He did. I remember that night clearly.
Yes,
Man, but Leonard, man, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. For like bringing us in like family when we're around you, man. I mean,
y'all are our
you always
family,
drop,
man. And
yo,
it's like
you
we
always
have that
dropping
connection, and
jewels.
that's a lifetime connection.
Yeah, you
You know
always
what I
dropping.
mean?
You'll call me Cal. Listen to this. Don't fall for that.
Yeah, man. Because it's like I done been in this game for so long, man. I done seen everything, man. It's like you got these jokers, man, and these fans and this media stuff, and I done seen it all. They'll try to trick you into this and all the nonsense about Tank should do this and Tank gonna do whatever he want to do.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah,
boss. He
yeah.
calling all the shots, and he ain't got to do nothing.
Woo! Say that
He
again,
got
Real
he ain't
Leonard.
talk.
got to do nothing.
Say it again.
Keep
So
on doing what
say
he
it.
doing.
Start it from the beginning again, Leonard.
Yeah, no, it's like you hear these jokers. Oh well, Tank got to do this, and no, Tank ain't got to do nothing, but continue to do what Tank been doing. He's calling the shots, and he know what he got to do. He's going to handle that business.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
all these jokers that be talking all this noise, it's like he gonna get them all, but it's just patience. He can't get them all in one day.
Woo!
yeah,
You know what I mean? He
yeah,
can't get
Woo!
them all in one day, and it all got to make sense to him. And
yeah.
What about
the
who we
most,
going? What
and
about
this
who
is the
we
most
gonna get
important thing.
next, Leonard?
This is the most important thing. It's always gonna be on his terms. Always
Mm.
gonna
What,
be on his terms.
what
And
about who we gonna get next? How you feel for that person?
well, again, I've been saying the same thing. Tank gonna let you know who, when, and where. And when he do that, obviously the coaches and them they already have the information that they need to prepare and do what they need to do. But Tank's gonna let everybody know what he gonna do, when he gonna do it, and where he gonna do it at.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
up.
He said it. That was a Sky day.
Yeah, because the fans sometimes in the media, Tank this and Tank that. I don't pay it no attention because at the end of the day, I have fun once in a while with him,
Yeah.
with the fans of the media, but I don't pay that nonsense no attention because Tank is he's on a whole nother level, and he's in a lane by himself, and nobody's on his level, none of his peers, none of his. So they trying to get to the level where Tank is,
Right.
and it's like, it's like they don't understand how this stuff goes. You just can't just say I want to do this and that's the part I be having to put people in check, because see they talk the bullshit, to the people who don't know. They say, oh well, we've been trying to fight him, we've been calling him. It don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of these jokers, it's like they talk that talk, but it's just what they call it, clout chasing. That's all it be.
That's it.
That's all it really be. And I've heard it all. We've been trying to fight Tank for years. You ain't been trying to do shit. You ain't in no position to be doing nothing.
Let them tell it.
Yeah, let them tell it.
Man.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know.
No, we know it. Hey, Leonard, like I said, you'll text me and say, Cal, don't feed into that. Leave that alone.
Don't feed into the nonsense, because it's like, Calvin, you on a whole nother level.
Yeah,
and it's like,
always tell me that.
At the end of the day, is that they trying to be where you are already at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they try to do anything to try to downplay the success and the guys that on Tank's resume. It's like Tank. A lot of these guys are very good fighters that Tank is fought and beat.
Tank just make it look easy.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. Is that it's like, but it's just their way and means of just trying to get under your skin and try to get some of these haters riled up. But what they don't understand is that they say all these things on like Twitter and all that, but those aren't the people. Some fans are buying the fights. Some of them are, but a lot of these jokers are still in the signal. You know what I mean? They stream it. So it's like, who are you talking to?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like fights are made behind the scenes, and they all got to make sense.
Thank you, Leonard.
They all got to make sense.
I say that all the time. They just don't get it.
They just
y'all
don't,
heard
and
it
they
from the
never will get
CEO.
it.
They
Never will get it. They never will get it because, again, Tank Davis has the best team in boxing, and that's something that they're all jealous about. It's like Tank ain't got to sit there and call no names out. Tank is the dude. He ain't got to say nothing. He ain't got to say nothing. But let's be clear about this. He gonna get each and every one of them. He gonna get them all.
Oh, they're gonna chop this podcast up tonight.
He gonna get them all. Just gotta be patient.
Leonard Ellerbe threatens everybody.
he gonna get them all, but it's gonna be on his terms.
That's right.
It's gonna be on his terms.
I need a T-shirt say on his terms.
Yeah, they're gonna be on his terms.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good way to sum it up, Leonard.
Yeah.
On his terms.
On his terms.
That's the only way it can be. Yeah.
Face of boxing.
That's it, and he's put himself in the position. He's worked very hard to get in this position, and it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get bigger and better.
You've been saying that for years, man.
Yeah.
God,
Tank don't call nobody out. Tank ain't gotta call nobody out. He ain't gotta call nobody out. Everybody chasing him. It's one person that they got in their mouth at all times, and that's Gervonta Tank Davis. They can't even promote a fight without bringing up his name.
I remember you saying that, like, yo, what type of promotion this is?
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. Because Tank is the only name that's ringing everywhere. Everybody want to see Tank fight.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what these numbers do in a couple weeks.
Man, listen. They ain't the tickets ain't moving.
You hear that, Leonard?
Oh, I think he froze. No, don't do that tonight. Hey, coach. Hey, coach.
Yeah.
You said you had a treat for us, coach. That's
Hey,
a nice.
Leonard.
That's a nice.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We was talking about how they tickets are doing.
Yeah, and I said I've gotten a few calls about that
Go ahead, Leonard.
over the last week.
Go ahead, Leonard.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised because it's like it don't work like that for everybody. You know, it's like it don't work like it's none of this stuff. Making these fights, putting them in the right locations, and understanding what the marketplace looks like. They don't understand that. They don't understand. You can't just run up in a place and expect to, run the numbers up and jack prices up. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. People work hard and they want to pay for what they want to pay for.
Yeah.
Right.
Not what you think that they should be paying for.
Right.
You give the fans something that they want to see, they're not going to complain.
Yeah.
They're not going to complain.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, whether Tank has a title, 4 titles, or 99 titles, them fans is coming.
Yeah.
The fans asking them to come to their city. They're like, yo, when y'all coming to our city?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I get calls about that all the time. I just always just say, just be patient. He gonna let you know. He gonna let you know when and where.
Yeah.
When and where.
So can I ask a question?
Sure.
And I want to be clear. This question is not for one specific fighter. This is for all boxers. Can you actually hurt a boxer's career by putting his fight in the wrong location?
1,000%. 1,000%. Because what that does is from the business side.
I'm on the podcast.
From the business side, it's gonna look a certain kind of way. Because last thing you want to do is misgauge this thing, and you go into a venue and it's not all the way full. And you're supposed to be in a big fight, big event. So again, all of those kind of things, I'm not saying it ruins your career, but again, you can't make pivotal mistakes like that in a person's career, because then when it's over and then you got to move on to the next situation, then you're going to be judged on what that situation is.
I told you.
It's part of the record.
Yeah.
Tell them again, Leonard.
It's part of the record. And over here on this side of things, you get paid what you weigh.
Dang.
You get paid what you weigh.
Leonard, where you get this vocabulary from?
Get paid what you weigh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Paid what you weigh.
Yeah. So that's how things are. And it's like, it's not a matter of, this opinion. Okay. Let's look at the numbers. The numbers ain't never going to lie. Numbers ain't never going to lie. That's a fact.
Damn.
Everywhere Tank goes, he sells out. Everywhere he goes. Everywhere. No matter whether it's the East Coast, the West Coast, the South, over the UK, no matter where it goes. Again, because people love Tank Davis.
Damn.
I appreciate you for coming on tonight, Mr. Ellerbe.
Yeah, man. It's like these cats, they got the game twisted. They think that just because you talk loud and you say this and you say that shit don't work over here.
Damn.
Hey, Leonard, it seems like you got your gangster walk on today, boy.
Yeah, man. It's like, look. I can't even hear the shit. I can't even, much less talk about listening to it.
Damn.
I can't even hear the shit because, again, it's like we do things based upon the business.
Man, that's a lesson right there.
Yeah, man. This boxing shit is crazy, man. It's crazy. And
Yes,
people always
indeed.
want to take things out of context and say, well, this guy was scared. No, ain't nobody scared of nobody. All this shit
Right.
just got to make sense, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting ready to go into a situation and lose a bunch of fucking money because you know you're not fulfilling your end of the deal.
Mm.
You
I
know,
said it all the
that's
time.
not.
Don't the squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the
nobody's
time.
doing none of that. Nobody's. Yeah, I mean, there have been lessons out there. You know, that's why these guys that get out there and they talk about this and talk about that in public. And it's like at the end of the day, the fights are made behind the scenes.
Right.
It's not about who can talk the loudest.
And casual fans don't get that part. They just want to
Yeah,
see a fight and they want to see it now.
yeah,
You
exactly,
know?
exactly. That's what it comes down to.
Mm.
It's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. And again, it's like, you know, I just that's why I always just kind of laugh about some of the dumb shit that's being remotely said. You know, it's just really nonsense about this guy and he won't fight and scared, and it's just like no such thing. Just
Right.
all has to make sense.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna go to your guy and say, well, you got to take less money because we're gonna do this for what?
Yeah.
That shit don't even make sense.
Yeah.
That shit don't even make sense, and they don't really understand the business. And the only way you understand the business is that you've done the business. You've been involved with the business. And that's why they throw around numbers and they say this, okay, with this, and they really don't know what they're talking about. They really don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they
Let
definitely
them
was
tell
throwing around numbers. I was scratching my head like that don't make sense.
No, it don't make sense. No, it don't make sense. And they don't want to, when we talk about A side and B side, that's why they always say, no, we don't want to talk about that. Let the fans just want to wonder. No, yes, yeah, we're gonna talk about the A side because that's the person who's gonna dictate the terms.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
And
gonna
it's
tear this
always been like
podcast
that
apart.
too.
It's always been like that,
It's always been like that.
but when you got certain people who running the show, they don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that. And that part's okay. They all got to just get in line and wait their turn. And then when they act up, then they go to the back of the line.
Hey, way back in the line.
Oh my goodness. Hey.
What happened when they act up, Mr. Ellerbe?
When they act up, they got to go back to the back of the line.
Hey, they better read in between the lines on that.
That's it. That's it. And I did an interview yesterday, and I had them dying laughing. I said when you bring the disrespect, you don't get no check.
Yo, he killing it tonight, yo.
Man, because it's just like, you know, when you really think about it, if somebody's being very disrespectful, why would you want to bless them?
Yeah.
When you just think about them, and we just saying life. We forget a fight. Forget a fight. If somebody's disrespectful, why would you want to put them in a situation where you're actually blessing them?
Right. Yeah.
And everybody, and as it relates to boxing, all these fighters make a bunch of money. But there's levels to the money that you can make. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He could drop the mic right now and walk off.
He killed it, yo. Hey, all the stuff I've been saying, everything I've been saying, he just.
Hey, boy, y'all, this podcast gonna be chopped up tomorrow, man.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, but Leonard, man, I just want to thank you and appreciate you, man, to the fullest, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man, because guess what? We need a brother like you, man, to set the record straight.
Yeah, I'm always set the record straight, and again, just tell it like it is. Give you what the facts are.
Right.
And a lot of times people don't like it. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. And another example, and this is something I do want to clear the air with. It's just
come on with it.
Like Aram had a lightweight tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
He organized the tournament. He signed guys to be part of the tournament. So there are a few guys that were in his stable, is, whatever. Okay. That man has a plan. They not sitting around, twiddling their thumbs. They're a good promotional company, and that's why they sign guys to give them opportunities. So how in the fuck you gonna be calling out somebody else who's not a part of what y'all doing when the old man, that's his shit?
Damn.
Yo, Leonard, drop the mic and walk off.
Listen, you're not getting ready to tell him what he's getting ready to be doing. Y'all partners, y'all, all the fighters. This is all, and I'm not singling out one particular fighter. I'm just saying it's like, even when they was talking about this bullshit about some Lomachenko, okay, he's had a plan all along for what he was gonna do. That's his guy.
Yeah.
That's his guy.
Yeah, I've been saying that for years.
That's his guy. That man ain't gonna hand nobody over to, they have a plan for that hardware that they got over there. You got young up and coming fighters, and they just want to pass it on down and give their own guys opportunities. The only difference, if there's a shitload of money somewhere where that promoter can make a bunch of money, he don't really, it's either way. Okay, but for no short ass money, he ain't getting ready to take no risk.
No. Tell him, Leonard.
He ain't getting ready to take no risk. And that's just kind of how the business goes. That's why it's just like, I just laugh when you see, because nobody wants to have that kind of conversation with me. And then see when I said what I said, oh, they's like, oh, y'all just don't. But then the old man, he come out and said it on the record. He said, why would I want to do something to give Gervonta Davis an opportunity? And Tank don't need no fucking opportunity.
Hell no.
Tank is the opportunity. You know what I mean? So it's like fighters want to fight, and like I said, I know without Tank saying this or Tank saying that, Tank wants to get each and every last one of the guys that he think he needs to get. But you just got to be patient. Can't get them all in one night. You got Ryan out the way, on to the next.
Yeah.
Hey, you said it best, Leonard.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I be tired of these jokers when they speak on Shorty's name and they don't know what they talking about, and it be lightweight, kind of disrespectful. And sometimes I chime in, sometimes I won't. But sometimes you just need to just kind of set the record straight. It's like, cut the bullshit, man. Just cut the bullshit. It's like, like none of that was going to happen, even if everybody wanted it to happen, because that old man was in charge of his shit.
Yeah, he been doing it for years too,
and that's his shit.
You got a slave shit.
You know what I mean? And it's like they have a plan, and they're gonna continue on with their plan. I mean, Lomachenko's getting ready to fight Kambosos.
Yeah.
For a vacant title.
Yeah.
They gonna give him something, huh?
And then the winner of that, they're gonna fight one of them people in their stable. One of his other young fighters.
Kambosos is gonna beat him
too.
Kambosos is gonna beat him.
You think so?
Yeah, he gonna out hustle him.
Oh wow.
Father Time caught up with him.
Really? It could. Yeah. You could probably be right. I don't know.
Yeah.
It should be interesting.
He slowed down a bit.
Yeah, definitely. He's got a lot of wear and tear.
Kambosos.
You say Kambosos?
Not Kambosos, the other one. What's his name?
Loma.
Yeah, Loma. He slowed down.
Yeah,
man, Lomachenko gonna smoke him, man.
I think he wins the fight too.
He gonna smoke him.
I know he's gonna win the fight.
I don't know about the smoking, but
yeah.
I think he wins. I think.
Who, Kambosos?
No. Romo gonna beat Kambosos.
That's what I said. They gonna smoke him, man.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Man.
Hey, remember the rule, y'all. When Kenny bet on one fighter, go on the other fighter.
Kenny, you
That
got
ain't
a losing
true.
streak going
That
on or
ain't
something over
true.
there?
Don't nobody want to bet.
They trying to make it seem like you got a losing streak going on over there.
Hey, they
Nah,
don't
it's a
want to
little
bet.
joke.
Hey, Leonard.
It's a little
Uh-huh.
Hey,
joke
Leonard.
we had.
Hey,
He
Leonard.
beat me one time with
They'll want to
with that.
bet. They'll want to bet. Just like the fight with Fondor. Fondor gonna win that fight by stoppage.
You know what? I like
I'm
him
with
in
you on that.
I like him in the
When
fight.
Leonard came and told me the southpaw and how tall he is and getting ready for him, he got a good point there.
Yeah,
And
it's like it's hard.
He got a
It's
good
already
point
hard
there.
enough to prepare for somebody who's kind of unorthodox. I'll just say that. He's 6'6". Where you gonna?
Yeah.
It's already hard to prepare for something like that anyway.
he done got a little stronger since his loss too.
You know, but on 11 days notice,
Yeah,
so you just gotta
yeah.
walk in there and you gotta
You
rely
gotta
on.
you gotta be figuring shit out in the fight.
And why you going?
Yeah,
That's kind of on the fly. That's kind of hard to do.
yeah.
That's kind of hard to do.
And when you've been working on stuff, man, for that individual you was planning to fight, that's still embedded in you.
Right. And so if you don't hurt this guy, how you gonna outwork him?
You're in trouble.
Good point there, Leonard.
So I think it's a tough fight. I give Tim Tszyu and them credit for stepping up and saying we'll take that fight.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm in that situation. I don't know if I would do that. That's just me. That's just me. Because at this level, it's like, and I'm not talking about none of the guys that I work with. I'm talking about those two fighters. Yeah, I don't know. It should be good.
I say they put a big character in front of both of them.
Yeah,
they gonna come out fighting in that one.
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, they get the opportunity to fight the winner. I mean, Crawford, whoever.
But they fight for 2 belts, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
fight for 2 straps.
The stakes are high.
Yeah, so we go from a non-title fight with Tszyu and Thurman to fight for 2 of the straps. It's a lot on the line.
Yeah,
lot on the line. On the line. So
that's gonna turn into something tomorrow. I mean, next week. But we can't wait for it, man. Hey, y'all can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely good.
Hell of a show tonight. Hell of a show tonight.
That's a good rollout too, Leonard.
Oh yeah. No, it's no doubt. No doubt.
It's a good rollout.
Then the next one, obviously Canelo and
Yep.
He's coming. And then Tank coming behind that.
Woo! Don't do it like that.
That's the one I can't wait for.
Oh, we can't neither.
Man. Yep. So like I said, next week's gonna be big.
Yeah, I think we all can't wait to see that card.
Yeah. Top to bottom.
And I agree. I think Rolly and Pitbull are gonna steal the show.
Yeah, yes, no doubt.
Yeah, guess what? Somebody got to go to sleep on that card.
That's gonna be an alley fight.
You hear what I say? Somebody got to go to sleep in that fight.
And another thing, one thing too is that did y'all see Rolly did an interview and they don't like it. They don't like that Rolly's giving Tank his props.
Oh yeah,
Kenny, did you see it?
I ain't see that.
Man, me neither.
Yeah, he did an interview. I think it was on somewhere. And he said Tank is the face of boxing. And they looked and he's like, why you say that? He said, because he is. And he goes into detail and explains, and it's like,
I'm gonna pull that up tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Somebody better get some numbers. Somebody better get some numbers. Leonard just gave him a blessing. Leonard, you giving out blessings, Leonard.
That's what's up.
Yeah, they didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to hear that.
Yeah, they did.
And he said that Tank's the best. He's the best.
Wow.
He's the best.
Keeping it 100.
Yeah, keeping it 100. It's like we had a long conversation, you know, after he fought Tank. You know, it's like, man, pick your damn head up. You lost to the best motherfucker in this entire sport, not your division,
Look, if you
in
should
the
lose,
entire sport.
if you
Learn
should
from that
lose,
and move on. Give that man his props, because you done been in there with you ain't getting in there with nobody better than him. Tank is that dude.
Dang.
He thought about that.
Damn.
Respect that.
We gotta get a new microphone because Mr. Ellerbe done dropped that motherfucker 1,000 times.
And that's what we call that earned respect.
Yeah, definitely earned. Definitely
Respect is earned.
Yeah, it's definitely earned.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that. That's the last thing they want to hear is that's something like that coming from somebody like him. And he's telling
they don't never tell the truth of all the accolades that he had to go through to get where he at, man.
Exactly. And he's been patient, and one by one, it's gonna got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just gonna continue to get bigger and bigger every time out.
You hear that, blue blood?
Oh, them guys, you know how them guys is, they be hating on Tank. You already know that. They be hating on Tank. But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, because they're gonna continue to watch. And eventually, mark my words, they're gonna all become fans. I done heard and ran into so many people over the years. They say, man, we used to hate your ass and we hated Floyd. And it was like, finally, it's like, we got tired of fucking losing money, betting against that man, you know, and
look, they all of them could have been rich by now.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you can't beat him, you might as well join him. But all these haters, they're gonna eventually become fans. That's just how it goes, because they can't deny you after so long. All you gotta do.
You went out. Were you, Mr. Ellerbe? You went out. Your mic went out.
Somebody might be calling.
No, he's still
talking. We can't even hear him.
God dang, man, what a podcast!
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
We can't hear you.
There you go.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I was saying that that's why you see that Tank is leading the way with this younger generation. You know, that's all everybody's talking about. It's all everybody talking about.
It's fashion in boxing.
Everything. He's the guy.
Yeah.
And he's setting the bar.
Kid tatted up like Tank.
Got a very few words, but when he speak, everybody listens and he gets the job done.
There's a Tank lookalike out there, man. I seen him the other day.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of look like they dark skin Chinese.
This dude got his hair done like Tank, got the tattoos and everything.
Real stuff, man.
For real?
Yeah.
I seen the other day. I was like, wow.
Little Showtime be doing it in the gym, man. I was like, yo, where you get them tats from? They ain't real, coach.
Showtime did his thing today, Cal.
Did he?
Yeah, we had some visitors come down to spar, man. He did his thing.
I was telling Squeeze about De La Soul. De La Soul looked good too.
Oh man.
I seen you over there watching him.
He did. Oh man, he looked good, man. I can't wait till they get like 16, 17 years old. Good grief.
Good feet. He was moving his feet good, working his jab. You know what I mean? Defense was
he was dropping it like it's hot on them body shots too.
Was he?
Hey, yeah. De La Soul looked good.
Then his mother came in there. He said, "Let me get some more." Showed off for his mother, man.
De La Soul, what? He 12?
Yeah, 12.
Anything else, Mr. Leonard? You got the floor, man.
No, just really excited about, you know, all this upcoming stuff. You know, can't wait to see my main man get back in there, get in the mix.
Man, guess what? We can't wait neither.
Right?
Because he's on some other stuff now, you know?
Yeah.
So I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Hey, what do you think about that comment Canelo said about the 200 for Benavidez?
Very smart guy.
Yeah.
Very smart. See, what happens is that when you're on that level, and again, I'm saying this, and I'll keep on saying he's dictating the terms. Okay. There's no such thing. Canelo ain't scared of no fucking David Benavidez.
Say it again.
He's not scared of no David Benavidez, and I fuck with David. You know, I mean, I like David Benavidez. He's a monster. That's the right name for him.
When you said that, it got quiet on this panel. But go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying that because I understand the business. I understand the business.
Wow.
Listen, it's like this. Let me be clear about this. Is that Canelo's lost before? He's lost what, 4, 5, 6 fights ago, something like that.
Yeah.
He lost to Bivol. When they're moving up, you know, he's lost before. He lost to Floyd. You know, I think he had 1 or 2 draws early. So he's experienced taking an L, that kind of thing. It's like he's just at the point in his career, in his mind, it's got to be worth his while. And I say worth his while. He knows that this is the fight that the fans really want. This is the fight so he just got to get paid to do it. That's all. Yeah. But there's no such thing as being scared. That man ain't scared of no David Benavidez.
Say it again, Leonard.
He ain't scared of him. Why would he be? Why would he be scared of David Benavidez?
Let me ask you.
I'm just saying. It's like they fought common opponents. They fought both of them recently. They fought Plant. He stopped Plant, and what's the name went the distance with him, and he beat him bad. I mean, you know, it was a good fight, but I'm just saying. I'm just using that as just an example.
Go ahead, yeah.
But fighters fight. They ain't scared. They're not scared. And specifically, we talking about him. It might appear a certain kind of way because that's the narrative. That's the narrative. And again, I'm going to say it again. I fuck with David. David's a monster. He's a monster. But again, when they step in the ring, they got to do battle. Do I think they're going to fight? Hell yeah, they're going to fight. That's just my opinion. But it's going to be when Canelo wants it to happen. And it's going to be for a lot of money. So I don't have no problems with what he's kind of saying or doing or whatever. He's just kind of setting the table.
Yeah.
He's kind of setting the table for how he wants things done. They're very smart. They're very smart. They learned a lot. I wonder who they learned that kind of stuff from.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, he has a great team. And they know what they're doing. They know, but he's not scared of David Benavidez. No matter what anybody says, that man's not scared of him.
My man. I appreciate you saying that.
Why do they all the great fighters they win at 20, 21, 22 when they fight? But when he lost at Floyd, they say he was just a baby. He was 22 like the rest of them.
Well, because it's the person who we talking about. It's like anything to discredit Floyd and you know, just anything to discredit a guy like Tank. See, when you're a dominant fighter and you're on top and you got a great team, you're calling the shots, you're making a shitload of money. It's like they want to hate on you. That's just what it comes down to. Tank's fought a lot of very good fighters.
Right.
Okay.
Tyson got it at age 20. He was a baby.
Half of Floyd's damn fights were championship fights.
His 11th fight was a championship fight. He was a baby.
You know what I mean? It's like
he get his shot at 22. He was too young.
Right. But see that's just because again, that's the narrative that they want to say because Floyd has achieved so much success throughout his career. So anything to try to degrade his accomplishments, that's what they try to do. But you just can't pay attention to none of that stuff because at the end of the day, you know, he has a great legacy. He made all the money and you move on.
Well, I'm going to tell you this while I'm on here, and I said it to him to his face in person when I met him in Vegas. To me, Floyd Mayweather is the best fighter to ever put on a pair of gloves.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I don't care who don't like it.
Hey, a lot of
Defense, the offense, from offense, the defense, to outthinking his opponent, preparing for his opponent, and making his opponent look stupid. He the best that
hey,
ever
guess
did
what?
it, in my
He
opinion.
made hard fights and
look
very
easy.
good fighters look average.
Yeah, he did. Without a
And
Hey,
question.
he a
that
good
comes
fighter,
from
to get that
from the
charge too.
preparation and he's always taking his job very seriously. And
Man,
that's what he did.
They say Floyd 2 in the morning running, 3 in the morning running. After the fight, he go running.
Yeah.
His dedication to the sport, man. They
Yeah,
say
it's
Floyd
on a lot of-
trained like he broke, like he don't got a dollar.
Yeah, that's the key. I mean,
Yeah.
I can recall times where, he's had little get-togethers at his house. And there might be 30, 40 people at the house. And this might be 3 weeks out from a fight. And, I'm kind of walking around, kind of, talking, working the room or whatever, outside, whatever. And I look around and say, damn, where Floyd at? And somebody said, oh, he upstairs. He went upstairs, probably used the bathroom or something. I'm like, nah, that joker been gone. I ain't seen him in like 20, 30 minutes.
Gone running.
I go upstairs and I look, he ain't nowhere around. I already know. I jump in truck or car, whatever, and I go the route. Sure enough, that man, he 4-5 miles into the run. He's like, El, just go back, man. Go back and have fun with them. I said, nah, I'm following you. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. It's like
Yeah,
you ain't gotta tell him is he gonna run? He know what he gotta go do. He know what he gotta go do. He's very disciplined. No, he gonna get his shit in.
He get up and do it.
You're not gonna stop or block that man from doing his job. That man takes his job very seriously. He likes to go out and treat his friends, have a good time. But he gonna put in that work when he done.
Don't drink, don't smoke.
Drink, never smoke. I didn't seen him, come out the club. I was there in jeans and a shirt in the summertime in Air Force Ones, and somebody done forgot the gym bag because we going to the gym afterwards. You're like, fuck it. And it's drizzling, raining. Fuck it. Running Air Force Ones.
No.
8 miles.
Damn.
In the rain.
Mm.
It's what we call by any means necessary. He gonna put no young lady, no family member, nothing is gonna get in his way from doing his job. Nothing. Nothing. And it's been like that for many, 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 many years. And you part of his team or whatever. This is kind of what it is. It's like he's like it's like there can kind of be chaos going on, but that man's he locked in and he focused. Especially during around fight time, it's like everybody calling them about tickets and this. Man, don't call my fucking phone with that shit. Call L with that shit. Don't call me about none of that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Man, Leonard, man, I want to thank you for blessing us so much, man. I mean, God.
I'd love to come back on, man. Anytime, man. I'm here.
Man, they gonna beat us up tomorrow, Leonard. I can't wait.
Hey, Senior, you heard what he said? He want to come back on anytime he wants.
Yeah, anytime. Anytime.
Man.
Anytime.
Man, I enjoyed this tonight.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yes,
I'm sitting in a room like I'm in a penitentiary. Can't go nowhere. This is a treat right here.
Yeah. You just got like I said, we all gotta stick together, man. Help each other out and watch and watch all these clowns and stay away from them because they all trying to trick you and do this and to do that, and you just gotta watch these jokers, man. You gotta watch and don't fall for it. Don't fall for the okie doke.
I appreciate it because you'll text me. You'll text me and let me know,
just
Cal.
Cal, don't be getting into it with nobody about nothing. Let them scream and yell till they blue in the face. Because it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It ain't gonna change nothing.
Real tough.
Yeah.
Boy, they gonna be
Well, that's
on
all
our
I got
ass.
for tonight, y'all.
Yeah. Hey man, Leonard, man, it was an honor, privilege having you on. Calvin said he had one for me. He damn sure. He went into his archives with. He pulled out an all-star cast on this.
Well, everybody know I rock with the Smoothie King.
Right back at you. What another one?
Hey, Leonard, tell the team and tell your family we say hi.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
tell
do.
everybody
Really
you say hi,
appreciate
man.
that.
We'll send
Take
it.
care,
Really
Leonard,
appreciate
man.
that. Leonard, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that, man. You set the record straight.
Straight.
Yeah, man.
Straight.
Because again, they know when it comes from me, it's kind of what it is. It's the truth. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm just telling you what the facts are. Telling you what the facts are. You know, they want to paint these narratives out there because it sounds good.
Yeah.
If they want to paint a narrative to try to make it seem our guy is this way or don't want to do that. No. I want all the smoke, but it's going to be on his terms. You're not going to dictate nothing over here.
The face of box. The face of box. The face of box.
Yes.
Hey, Senior. Say, you got to get that vocabulary, that boxing vocabulary ready, man. We're going to make some shirts out of all the words he gave to us today. Hey, Leonard, man,
I'm ready.
I appreciate it.
They already chopping the show up. They already chopping it up. I'm getting tagged right now with clips they already posted.
For real? Wow.
It's already chopped up.
We going viral on this one.
I mean, you know, that's what happened when you got Mr. Ellerbe in the building. You know what I mean? You're bound to go viral.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man, because he set the...
Y'all keep me posted. Like I said, I'm here.
Thank you, Leonard, man. I appreciate it, man. We needed that, man, because guess what? You just elevated me.
Oh, yeah.
You just elevated me, man.
Y'all know I got y'all back. I always pull you and Kenny to the side, and I always tell y'all, like, man, don't fall for that. This is what's really going on. This is what's really going on. You know, these jokers it's like, come on, man. Last thing they want me doing is coming on the record and setting it straight.
Yeah.
See, you could trick the people, but you can't trick me because I know the business.
Yeah.
You know the numbers.
and I tell them all along and said, this is what the play is. This is what the play is. The old man gonna say this and he gonna say that, and this is what the end game gonna be. And sure enough, he come on the record and say, I'm not. It's just what I thought. Just what I thought.
Oh, that's right.
Joker's locked into a contract, but talking about they trying to do something else.
Damn.
Say it again. Say it again for the people in the back that don't understand that part.
Come on, man. It's like, stop it. Stop it. But that was the past. And now you can move on. And again, Tank is gonna get each and every one of these guys who he say he gonna get.
Whoa.
Not
on
me,
his terms.
not Calvin, not Kenny, not nobody who he want to get.
On his terms.
On his terms. But it's gonna be on his terms.
Yeah.
And he gonna let you know when, where it's gonna be.
Dang.
I felt that, Leonard. I felt that.
Yeah, so you just gotta sit back and enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Guess what?
Keep putting in that hard work.
Legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. And watch him work.
Watch him work.
I'm gonna sit up to 12 tonight and watch the podcast now.
All right, closing.
I hear Frank did an interview on Cigar Talk, Coach Kenny. That's the one everybody keeps saying I need to check out.
Okay.
Cigar Talk. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I seen it. I just started laughing. That's
Closing arguments, Leonard. Anything you want to say? You just said everything, but close them with something. We do closing arguments around here.
Stay tuned for the Tank Davis announcement.
Woo! Limp Ball Smarmy.
Love over hate, man.
Coach of the year, Coach Calvin Ford.
Do what you love, because you love doing what you do.
All Access International.
I just want to go on record and say, Coach Calvin 5-0 when it comes to these special guests. Coach Kenny 0 for his special guests. So keep up these special guests, Coach Calvin. You're doing one hell of a job.
You know, has some guests on here.
And my closing argument.
Coach Kenny Hofer.
My closing arguments is an old classic. The fight ain't happened, but Coach Calvin said it best, and we closing after this one. Mia, Killer, B.
Watch my next guest.
I have a good one. Thank you, Leonard.
Okay. All
I
right,
appreciate it,
boss,
man.
man.
Have a good
Soon.
one, man.
All right.
Y'all be
All
safe,
right.
man.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cause all this life we ain't on with it. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. Now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up for nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.